Good evening and welcome to CageWorks MMA. I'm Professor Cody Houston, and here with me tonight is Josh McCool. Lou, I love you. This is for brother Lou Farallon. This is for the 100 and 100. We're in CageWorks MMA in Port Angeles, Washington. Lou and I have been very close friends for many, many years now. We both got these on the exact same day. He's my black belt brother and one of the best people I've ever had a chance to meet and know. So for this 100 and 100 thing, I am more than happy to contribute in any way I can, and if that helps bring any additional attention to this, then awesome. So we just figured we'd share a little technique tonight to add to the list of amazing martial artists that Lou has and can call close friends, so we can help promote and help Lou raise money for his mountain of medical bills. So what we're just working on in class, we first for the no-gi class, but I figured I'd throw the gi on. Working on just one of my favorite setups for the triangle from close guard. It's a really good situation for mixed martial arts, for self-defense, as well as sport jiu-jitsu. It's really a good way to put your opponent in a danger position and allow yourself multiple offensive opportunities while staying relatively safe. As in jiu-jitsu, our goal is to ideally always make our opponent spend more energy than we are spending it. And when you find the correct time to attack, that's when we spend our energy. So, we're just starting from close guard. So, one of the first things always, when you're breaking an opponent down from guard, I still see way too much of this, just upper body grabbing, okay? So more so what we want to do, first of all, to break my opponent down, I'm simply going to turn the elbows out. If his elbows aren't turned out already, I'm simply going to turn the elbows out. But the most important thing here that Jiu-Jitsu teaches us to use the strongest part of our body against the weakest part of our opponent's body. So as soon as I bend the frame, I'm going to break the frame. Okay, let's turn this a little bit. The second I've accomplished that, overhook. Nice deep overhook. Okay, and especially that's why I like doing it with the gi as well, because what I'll do now with my free hand is open and feed the lapel. Okay, of course we've got multiple opportunities for cross chokes, opportunities here. So, as soon as we get to this position, the first thing I want to do is start creating an angle on my opponent that puts him in a disadvantageous position and keeps me in an opportunistic situation. So, a couple of things will happen here. Number one, he will have his hand still posted on the mat. Okay? Number two, he will try to frame on my hip. Okay? If his hand's on the mat, simply frame into the bicep. But as soon as I do that, I establish my overhook, I get my cross grip, automatically I'm shrimping my hips out. Okay? I don't want to leave my hips underneath my opponent. So, as soon as we do that, we're going to post the foot to the hip. Okay? And the whole time I'm still framing on this bicep. So really simple here. All I want to do is bring my leg through the open spot. I'm going to scoot my hips out more. If you have flexibility issues, the more you scoot your hips out, the easier it is to bring this leg through. So, as soon as I get to a straight position, I'm going to arch just a little bit to create more space. Okay? Bring the leg through. If it's gi, you can stop here to spider guard position. If not, we're going to kick the leg all the way through. Automatically, I bring the hamstring to the neck. Now, the important thing here is a lot of people will hold this overhook way too long. So, as soon as I bring that hamstring up to the carotid artery, I'm removing my overhook. And this is a big thing with triangles too. As soon as you're attacking that triangle, you want to pinch those knees together. This will create tight triangles. Simply cut our angle, feed the arm across, nice close triangle. Okay, so one more time real fast, we'll do it with the second grip setup this time. Okay, so number one, we're going to bend the frame. Number two, we're going to break the frame, bringing my legs to my chest. If you can't get that overhook right now, you see it's tight to my body. Very simple, start shrimping now. Okay, look at all that space I just created just by scooting my hips out. Feed the overhook through, cross grip. This time if his hand's on my hips, I'm going to grab the wrist, I'm going to grab my wrist, create a reverse Kimura grip. Okay, again, I like to put my toes in the hip, because what I want to do is keep his hips in one spot while I move. Okay, simply bring the knee over the elbow. Okay, and again, as soon as that leg comes up, remove. We're going to pinch the knees together, tight, cut our angle. Finish the triangle. Again, always for a triangle, I want that leg directly across the back of the neck, not across the shoulder. If you're having a hard time closing the triangle, reach up and grab the shin. You do not grab your toes, because you will dislocate your own foot. Nice and tight. Make sure the arm is across, and then squeeze, tap, tap. So,
Again, I am Cody Houston. We're here at Cageworks MMA up on the northwestern point of the United States in Port Angeles, Washington. And Lou, I love you, brother. Hope you know you.